everyone. Happy Sunday. Sunday. Say hi to them.
Oh, you just said you would. Hi, guys. Happy Sunday. Nancy turns to me right before we go on and she goes, okay, let me start it. I'm thinking in my head.
I meant let me lead it.
Exactly. In my head, though, I'm thinking she's got something to say. There's something breaking because usually she doesn't say that to me.
I meant let me lead.
Okay. You said let me start it. Yeah. And I thought, oh, okay. And I just shut up for once.
Okay.
Hi guys,
Candace
happy
from
Sunday from Virginia.
Ooh, where in Virginia? I've been to Fairfax. Oh my God. Did I ever tell you guys about the time I went to Fairfax and my boyfriend and his friend, we went to go see a midnight showing of I don't want to age myself, but Minority Report with Tom Cruise.
Great
it was
movie.
A great movie.
Great movie.
And afterwards, they told me the legend of Bunnyman Bridge.
Yeah, we heard
Google it. I'm not joking.
It's a bridge guy.
They looked it up. Oh, are you okay? You're in Oklahoma. Are you okay, Marianne?
Yeah, be careful, guys.
All those tornadoes,
Stay
everything.
safe.
And they took me there, and they made me believe that
Bunnyman Bridge
lives, and I was really scared.
Yeah. Angela's here. Hey, Angela.
We should all go outside in beige, find a random neighbor's garden, and take a photo of us smiling into the plants.
Just say it.
If the neighbor asks what you're doing, just say, I'm striving to be Meghan Markle.
That's funny.
That's funny. I like that.
If my neighbor saw me walk over there in a if you do that, then
I have to say hi. Hamilton.
No.
Hamilton of all
that's
places.
A good hand.
Hamilton. I have to wave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but not with this one.
I'm gonna give a wave to Hamilton.
Right.
I'm
with that one.
No. Okay. Hi, Hamilton.
Yeah, see how it doesn't do the color on that one?
She doesn't.
But Angela's right. We should all go into the neighbor's yard and just go, can I take a picture with your tomatoes?
And we can act like Meghan Markle fans and say that no, that's good, Angela. I kind of like that.
We can act like Meghan. Oh yeah, our neighbors will love that.
I'm trying to think which neighbor. Oh, I guess we could do it to Mom and Dad's neighbor, Andy, because he wouldn't because he has a garden.
Oh, he does?
He does. He has a garden.
Oh.
And I could just go over there and just start taking pictures. He wouldn't even think anything of it.
should go over to our neighbors and just start picking flowers. Picking their roses, and just walking away.
You guys asked.
They call the police.
You guys asked a while ago, and I'm just now getting around to it. But you're like, what are you talking about? Your daffodils are already up. Yes, they are coming up out of the ground.
Coming up.
Surely, but what is that term?
What are you trying to say?
Whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get into why I have brain fog, but these are my daffodils.
Slowly but surely?
Slowly but surely.
Oh, that's what you were
I have brain fog. But they are coming up. They are coming up. Hi, Tessie. Hello, twins in the chat. Hope all is well. We are well. Hope you're well, Tessie. Too. If you guys want to give us a tip or a super sticker or anything like that, we always ask you guys. That's the nicest thing, and we appreciate you. And we know other YouTubers do it, but we would ask that you directly go to our description box below and click on the link and give directly to the animal charity that we have featured in today's live. And in today's live, we are featuring a Washington State rescue called Sunny Skies Animal Rescue. And I picked them because for obvious reasons, they rescue dogs out of high kill shelters in other states, but they also focus on cats, and they also focus on senior pets. So
my favorite.
That is our rescue today, Sunny Skies Animal Rescue. Now that if you do want to give us like a tip or whatever, just to get your thing noticed from us, because we have so many people in the chat, you can give us 99 cents. We'll still read it. And we know your heart is in it. So don't worry about it. But we'd rather have the money. It's slowly but surely.
Well, why don't you explain this week real quick? Ladies out there, and I'm sure men, is it just a woman thing?
It is.
Yeah. Okay, so the moon was a chick thing.
It's usually a chick
thing. Okay, but I think men have a sense about things too.
$20 in honor of my mom's fur. Thank you so much. See, that's the sweetest thing ever.
But you know what?
Okay,
so what happened was the blood moon eclipse
happened Thursday.
Was it Thursday or Wednesday?
But before that, Sunday, we had daylight savings time. So we all lost an hour. On top of that, it's the week that Stephanie and I eat capers and stuff our faces into oblivion.
And onion rings and French fries.
Disgusting.
It's not a good week.
It's not a good week. So
it's bloated
we were acting more crazy than usual. And I was like, there's got to be a full moon coming or something.
So she looks it up.
Tuesday, I look it up and I see that the blood moon eclipse is happening on Thursday. I go, well, that makes sense.
So we stayed up to watch it. And Nancy actually got a really cool picture right before it happened. But
I didn't. I died. No, because you were so off. It was not even close to what it was at 2:30.
No, I said before it happened, she got a really cool picture because we had so many clouds. Like Portland gets so many clouds, but a lot of people on our X pages were putting up the blood moon, and they have some great shots. So if you guys want to head over to our X pages, a lot of our friends put up really cool shots.
Yeah,
but
we want to ask you guys: did you guys feel weird? Anybody feel weird this week?
I was off the entire week. And we had Link Lauren on, and I remember afterward, even because we were texting each other, and he was just like, I feel a little off too.
Yeah,
he was like, I feel a little off too, and it's like it's got to be the moon because we were just Nancy and I we couldn't finish sentences, and then usually like I come up with a song or a funny weekend update. I couldn't write. Yeah. I couldn't cook branzino. Do you remember? Yeah, Italians have this superstition. Italians do not, and sorry, Mom. Italians do not cook during their cycle because they believe that the food will spoil. So everybody was like, make your branzino. I'd love to make the branzino.
What are you doing with what Dad had to drive? Our dad.
I made it. He didn't drive that far. I'm the one who found it.
So we're calling all over Portland for branzino.
Because it's out of season.
It's out of season. Our poor dad, he goes and picks it up. I don't even know where he went.
Well, I ate it. I roasted it.
You roasted it.
Yeah, it wasn't good because it's spoiled. But I'm just saying, I will be making the branzino. It's just tomorrow. I can't wait for Monday.
Me too.
People hate Mondays, but tomorrow I'm going to be like in a better mood, I think.
Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda.
Toronto. Oh my God.
I love a red sauce. See, you can't make red sauce during that. You can't. Italians believe. And let's get to this real quick. Of course they are. But let's get to this real fast, and then we're going to get into the actual show. Guys, Nancy has a apology.
Know if I can apologize.
Just apologize for being okay.
I was being a no. Stephanie, it's gonna happen.
I know.
Just Stephanie, accept it.
The color.
Stephanie, accept it.
I hate looking.
Okay, I'm right-handed.
Nancy has an apology.
I don't know if I should apologize, but a lot of you were very sensitive over what I said about rinsing the pasta
after you boil
it in cold water. And the problem is, it's what I said after. I said all Italians do it. I shouldn't have said that.
Yes.
I should have said Nancy does that.
Nancy likes to make it al dente.
I shouldn't have said that, but I feel like I can blame those three things that happened last week on any mistakes I made. So I know that I already used that excuse with my boyfriend because I was a living nightmare.
But some people don't mind the starch. And some people do add pasta water to their sauce. I've seen it a million times. Nancy is very al dente. If I cook the pasta just slightly overdone,
I won't eat it.
She will not eat it. She'll throw a fit. She'll make me start over. If I make pasta broccoli or something, she'll make me start over. And it's like she's very particular. She did not mean it in that way. We apologize. We have a lot of people saying that's not the way to do it.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said all Italian.
You could do it any way you want. We were just knocking Meghan listen, Meghan didn't make spaghetti. She made soup.
I don't know.
That was soup. Okay. She did not make pasta. That was starchy soup that she made. Yeah. And that's kind of what we were trying to say.
A lot of you out there were also guessing the purple flowers that I didn't know the name of. So this is an actual picture of them. I'm pretty sure you guys were getting it right, but these are the
spring has sprung.
I was like, there's purple flowers in bloom too, but I don't know the name of them. So Portland, in Portland, Oregon, spring is definitely sprung. So we'll get the cherry blossom. blossoms, and before we know it, the rain will wash them away.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that they like the
crocus. Yeah, crocus.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that they like it al dente as well. Some people do. Meghan, in our opinion, it looked like soup. And the problem with what Meghan was doing is that when she put the hot water over the pasta, it kept cooking. The pasta kept cooking. And now what happens to pasta, especially store-bought pasta, which Nancy and I are not used to. Our grandma made homemade pasta. But what happens to store-bought pasta when you keep it hot and in the water?
It keeps cooking.
It gets mushy, right? We don't like mushy pasta. That's just how we were raised. So it's like everybody has their... Nancy should not have said all. Yeah, Nancy likes to say
whatever.
All. But she did. She was treating her boyfriend like garbage.
Oh, man.
This morning,
I think he thought we broke up.
This morning, just real quick, this morning I was taking a shower, and Nancy last night goes into my bathroom and takes my shampoo, brings it upstairs to her bathroom. So I'm calling her. I'm going, Nancy, I need the shampoo bag. She can't hear me. My house is fairly big. She's on the top floor. And so I had to call her from the shower, and she runs downstairs and she goes, God, Stephanie. And I go, what? You're mad I took a shower? And she goes, just great timing.
I don't know if you said it that diplomatic.
No. I did. I
don't know if you were that calm.
But she was mad at me for her stealing the shampoo out of my shower.
Well, you took my toothpaste yesterday.
I asked for it nicely. And you know what? She was on the phone with her boyfriend, and I go, dude, I'm out of toothpaste. Can I have some of your, can I borrow some of your toothpaste? And she says this while she's on the phone with her boyfriend. What, are you out? And I go, yeah, I'm out of toothpaste. I mean, it's just like this crazy.
Yeah, and after I got off the phone with my boyfriend, after screaming to him for like an hour, he texted me and he was just like, thank you for that. I won't do it again. Well, he didn't even know what to say. He didn't know why I was mad. He still had to know.
Give him four more years. Usually takes around 15 years.
Oh,
to really get through.
Oh, it's no.
All right, guys. We got to get into this.
Okay,
we
guys,
have so much to cover today.
Get ready for your a show among all shows, because boy, I didn't want to have to prove this. Because I don't want to be a mean person. This show is for fun. It's for friendships. We all have a good time here. But I don't want to be a mean person and like literally prove people wrong. But I guess I'm going to have to do it.
I guess we're all going to have to do it.
I guess I'm going to have to do it. And I might have to go
with your help
off. Okay.
But with everybody's help here.
Okay. So it all started when I see the Meghan bots. This was like last week. I see the Meghan bots putting up the exact same sort of posts. Okay. And they had the same hashtags like this one.
Inspired.
Obviously, this woman is a bot. She did not take a picture she did not make these sundaes. Instead of a couple plain scoops of ice cream for our Friday movie night, I was inspired by Duchess Meghan to add a little love. I bought fresh strawberries and bakery counter shortbread, toasted some silvered almonds, and plated it with joy. Now, obviously, if this person was real, it would be the rantings of a lunatic. But luckily, I went on the page. She only had like 2 followers.
They're all bots.
She was a fairly new account, and I blocked her immediately. But like I said, I would
stick to the script.
I still go on there and I check because I'm like, does this person have a family? Should we call the police? No. This one, just as generic. Sussex New Chapter. She got people around the world cooking, crafting, hosting.
She got people to put pretzels into bags.
I mean, this is why it's so stupid. Okay. So then we got the Meghan movement. The Meghan movement.
It's a movement.
I mean, they've got their focaccia.
I want to know one recipe on that show that was original.
Well, we're going to get into popcorn.
Give me one recipe. And then she goes on Drew Barrymore and she starts putting her thumbprint in dough.
In dough.
My grandma used to do that all the time.
Everybody's grandma did that during Christmas.
She used to put little cherries, remember?
Yeah, cherries. Okay, so we got this crap. Obviously, another block. When you see these guys, we're going to get into Popcorn Gate. I see a lot of you going, what about the popcorn? Don't worry, we're going to get into Popcorn Gate, but first I have to prove a point. So, yeah, we got the popcorn. Now, the reason this woman put the popcorn up, the bot or whatever.
What did she say?
They put the oh, don't worry, you haven't seen Popcorn Gate yet?
No.
Oh my God, maybe.
Jeez.
Oh God,
just turn it over.
No,
yeah, turn it over.
No, stop.
Okay. Why?
Okay. Stephanie hasn't seen Popcorn Gate.
I want to see it.
Okay, so I guess we'll have to go to Popcorn Gate real fast.
Well, just tell me what it is. Talk to me like I'm 5.
Meghan,
talk to me like I'm a kid.
Okay, being a teacher. When Meghan put
just say what it is,
that corn thing, the corn on the cob, the dry corn on the cob.
I remember
when she put that in the brown bag,
yes,
and then she put it in the the microwave,
I guess,
and then a plethora of popcorn came out.
I was nodding off.
Being like we had this thing at the Portland Jewish Academy when I was a teacher. There was an after school program, and people would sign up their kids on what activity or craft was going on that after school program. And I think one day they did have that popcorn thing, but I remember.
But what are you talking about?
It doesn't work. When I saw here we go. Okay, just watch. Just watch this. Okay, this guy's a chef.
So she was making popcorn out of corn on the cob.
You saw it, Stephanie.
I know, but I'm telling you, I was not paying it that much attention to it.
She put a dry corn on the cob like in Halloween,
right?
And she put it in the microwave,
and then it popped. Okay, got it.
Episode 1, approximately 33 minutes and 45 seconds into the episode. And now this is where everybody's questioning what she does. She talks about the popcorn on the cob, and she puts the popcorn into a brown paper bag into the microwave, and she's like, wow, look at all this popcorn. If you stop it.
Seth, look to the right. What do you see?
That's a popcorn. Is that a microwave?
Yep.
Bag? Mm-hmm. How does that? I don't understand. What am I looking at? That's a microwave bag.
Yeah. Just.
At that, you will see a bag of microwave popcorn.
Oh, that's a bag of microwave
on the counter.
Right there.
God, who's directing this? That Shlomo guy.
Listen to his theory. His name's Chef Stu.
Right beside it. Now, when you see her take the cob and she puts it on the counter, it looks like to me that there was some assistant super gluing kernels onto that to make it look like it was coming off the cob, which I don't think.
Yeah, just don't pause it.
Oh, I thought you said pause it. Sorry.
This is food TV. Don't you see people on Threads and TikTok doing it, and it works?
Now, here's my point. Here's my next thing. I went to see the recipes online. They do have the recipe on Netflix for the popcorn. Doesn't say about roasting it off a cob in a microwave. It says a cup of kernels in a pan. That's how she should have made it, instead of trying to be this whole crafty Pinterest thing. And like, get this. I believe that someone was pissed on set, or they were knocking heads with her. Like, she was like, let's do it this way. This will be so crafty and like awesome. They're like, it's going to look like camera. And I feel like they literally put the bag of popcorn in the shot just to piss her off. I really do. And she never saw.
I believe it. I
think Netflix has you got to make money off of her. You're going to make her look stupid.
Every set you've ever worked on has a continuity director or continuity writer, and I would be really good at that stuff. Like, I remember going to my boyfriend once because he was looking for a continuity person to be on his set, and I said, I can do it because I pay attention to a lot of things. I don't know why he shot me down immediately, thinking I wouldn't be good at that, at paying attention to things. But
also a script supervisor.
It's like a script. Well, they call him continuity.
No, I'm just saying a script supervisor would have been nice to have on set.
That's
with Meghan.
The thing. They write down everything that happened in the following scene, and that way that nothing gets screwed up on the camera angles and stuff. And this is a Netflix production.
I mean, how's she not noticing that? How many glasses of wine did she drink before that segment?
But why would they put the popcorn right next to it? Because when I watched it, I know it was 4:00 in the morning, and we were prepping for Dan Wooten, who we had so much fun on, but we were like, our brains were fried. But I remember thinking back to when I worked at the Portland Jewish Academy and just kind of like, seeing it done. I remember walking into a classroom and just seeing them prep for it, and it didn't work. And I'm like, geez, I wonder why it didn't work for them, and it's working for Meghan. I mean, she got this whole thing of
Nancy's mentioned her boyfriend probably 8 times, so everybody drank We're all getting wasted today.
Okay. So that is Popcorn Gate.
Oh, thank you, Marcia. That was so much fun. That was really that was a really good time.
Yeah.
It was very early in the morning, but it was totally worth it.
We would do it again.
I
in a
loved
heartbeat.
it.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Well, aren't we doing something with him soon?
Yeah, but you shouldn't say things like that.
Why?
I don't know.
But
you shouldn't say things like that.
why not?
Because
okay, it's a surprise.
Okay, so this person obviously got, it's called a script supervisor who is the continuity person. That's probably why he did not want to hire me for the job, because I didn't know what the title was.
Is that what your boyfriend just texted you?
He said it's called script supervisor.
Everybody drink.
Okay. So
Debbie, we're on it. He just texted Nancy just now, and he didn't correct us. I think we were both right.
Yeah,
he's very diplomatic that way. He's like, Stephanie was right and Nancy was right.
Okay, so obviously this person who's a bot, they're what they are is they're hired by Netflix to put this crap up. So they were told you got to put the kernels because you can't put a cop because then it looks like she's full of crap. And then this was another thing that was a bot. Like I said, I went on all these accounts. Guys, if you see this stuff, just immediately block them. Don't engage with them.
What is this, the bath salts?
This is the bath salts.
Oh, dear.
And look at this. Felt inspired to make bath salts and scented face cloths for my daughter.
No.
Now, luckily, she was a bot because, I mean, I'm like, how old is her daughter? Is her daughter safe? One Pot Spaghetti is not on the Netflix website.
Hey, you know where you can find it?
Thank you, Steven.
Just Google it. Everyone else has done it. There's about 5 million recipes for One Pot Spaghetti.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to Meghan Markle.
This woman who's a bot, don't worry, I checked. She went a little further. She goes, I'm a professional chef. And I love seeing so many folks falling back in love with cooking and baking.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
During the pandemic, I cooked every day. I baked every day. She has not done anything, okay? Do you remember the banana bread phenomenon? Meghan Markle did not bring us all back to being in love with cooking. COVID did, right?
Yeah.
Like, not Meghan.
I'll eat ramen with Gong Yu any day.
Oh, God.
Okay, so yeah, so this was about I just, and like I said, there were a lot of these. I'm not going to show you all, but there were a lot. My thumb has carpal tunnel.
That's what I'm saying. It's like what is the same crap every single time?
It's the same stuff. I made Megan's one pot pasta.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You probably just
got a picture from Netflix, and then you're a bot, and they told you to post this.
Yeah, Martha Stewart,
because
I believe, did do.
This person also put the clever tea for some reason, and I want to thank one. Oh God, who sent this to me on Twitter? Someone tagged this to me to make sure I knew.
No, you're right about that.
Stephanie, you have to read it.
Oh, had to cook. I thought you were saying something. Had to cook during the pandemic. Nothing was open here in the Pacific Northwest. So true.
Yeah.
So true. But delivery was always an option.
Mm-hmm.
Like you always get, like my cousin Jason has a fabulous pizza restaurant called Vista Springs Cafe in Portland, Oregon. If anybody in Portland would like to go there and try it, he will give you a free dessert if you mention the Sidley twins.
How do you know that?
I just made it up.
Oh, okay.
He'll do it for me.
Okay,
but he will give you a free dessert at Vista Spring. But he was one of the people during the
tell him to put it on Nancy and Stephanie's tab.
Yeah, he'll love it. No, trust me, he will. He'll bring you out something. But my cousin Jason, he would do like the pizza deliveries. Everybody did. But everyone was so in love with cooking back then. We had to cook everything.
Oh, it was banana bread galore. Everyone had banana bread to give up.
I cooked every night.
Yeah, I made a garden.
Yay.
Okay, so Lisa, who, don't worry, is a bot, she tried the edible dried flower petals in the ice molds, and
so innovative.
Wow.
I mean, just so I saw that. Okay, the other day I was watching Real Housewives Beverly Hills.
Really?
Saw the ice cube with the flowers in it. I don't know if it was it was either Jennifer Tilly's house or it was Dorit Hemsley's. I can't remember, but I saw the ice cubes and I'm going, I know.
No. So there were actual women that did it. Okay. So a bunch of women started then going online, like TikTok and Threads. I've never heard of Threads, so I had to like physically go onto Threads and find these things. This is actual Threads. Have you guys ever heard of Threads? Does anyone know what Threads is?
Threads like you go on to another person, like you keep going.
Instagram, like 3 years ago, tried to create Twitter.
Okay.
They tried to become Twitter. When Elon bought Twitter, they thought a bunch of other people will move over to Threads. Well, I've never heard of it in my life, but there's a thing called Threads.
Okay.
And it's for people, I guess, like this that just go on there and talk nonsense. So there was all these women on Threads showing off their Les Coisettes. But they were saying things like this here, like this is so stupid. My engagement proposal, I got to be honest with you, that doesn't look like a real picture. Does it? It looks like it's a picture in a showroom.
Wait, he proposed with pots?
I don't believe that I don't believe that.
No, but well, is that what that means?
Yes.
My engagement. What did he do? Put "Will you marry me" in the pots? Like a
I don't
word?
know. I don't know what he did.
What was that?
This woman said, it's just some unhinged Karens who think having Les Coisettes is unattainable. Simply put, pure jealousy. I'll just leave this here as a Black woman who can clearly have nicer things. So what I'm saying is there was this narrative going around Threads that the Today Show picked up and posted that.
Well, of course, the Today Show.
Yeah, that women were I've never seen this phenomenon before, but I couldn't find the original narrative of women attacking other women for saying that Meghan's life is unattainable. Nobody was saying that Meghan's life is unattainable for a particular group of people. We were saying that LA's on fire right now. Meghan has to peddle her kids and her royal titles to get a show on Netflix. That's what we were saying. That was the narrative going around. But somewhere, someone thought, hey, we can merch Les Coisettes and we can make Meghan look like a victim. So then they got a bunch of women to unbox the Les Coisettes on like TikTok. So I have a couple videos that I found. Les Coisettes doesn't need I know, but obviously they do.
Everyone's your pronunciation is wrong. I'm sure it is.
Is it Les Coisettes? I always thought it was Les Coisettes.
Les Coisettes.
I was always thought that
there's the T is
the reason why. Listen, I thought the T was silent. But then but the videos last night I was taking out.
Well, yeah, because they
were saying it wrong, and I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Les Coisettes. Yeah, see, I thought the T was silent too, but a lot of people were pronouncing.
She kept saying it. I was just like,
I felt bad. No, because there were a lot of people that were saying it wrong then.
So you're saying right now is that then actual people got on there and started saying that we are persecuting them for wanting nice things.
Okay, so here we go. Here's one of them.
Same old spiel.
No, I'm Elgin Lewis, and I am mad for Meghan. Well, words on the street is that Les Coisettes is selling out like crazy all over the place. That is the power of the Meghan Sussex effect. Everything she touches turns to gold. That's why the media outlets that are writing negative articles about her failures, there is no failure. This woman, she is on a trajectory of greatness. Now, if you don't have your Les Coisettes, you better go out and get one. I've had mine for years and it's incredible. And I do hope, Meghan, next season, everything you have in your kitchen is something we can buy off your website.
Okay, so that's a Sussex swatty, and she obviously either allegedly gets a kickback or whatever.
Yeah, they get a kickback.
Something for merching that. But see, that's why I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because I know it was Coiset. I know that because my grandma spoke French, my mom speaks French, but the problem was these women were saying it wrong, and I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Well, if they're getting a kickback, they should at least pronounce it right.
I don't think they really own them.
Well, I know, but if they're getting some kind of compensation.
Like, here's another one.
Who knew that cookware could be so beautiful. Listen, I know racists and Donald Trump supporters and MAGA nuts and Donald Trump himself and Elon Musk, they are doing all kind of crazy things to try to bait us to come outside. It ain't working on me. You know why? Because over there on Threads, I am on the side where...
See, she just said over there on Threads. I've never heard of Threads. I had to physically like look for it.
I thought we were talking about like Threads on Twitter.
No, there's like a
like
app.
When you keep going.
No, it's it's an app.
The 92% are showing off their Le Creuset collection.
Okay, I'm not going to play anymore because this isn't about making fun of people. This really isn't. Because the only reason I bring this up is because I want you guys to know I'm not making this stuff up. There was this weird influx of people coming on there, not physically showing their Le Creuset, but they were calling it, but they were calling it wrong, and they were putting pictures up. Now, this woman went as far as actually walking into Harrods and saying she was going to buy it.
Oh, did she buy it?
I don't know.
Harrods, and I'm getting my Meghan inspired lacrosse.
She asked how to pronounce it.
Oh,
so I'm getting my pot inspired by Meghan.
Okay, so guys, we've been in this scene for a long time as far as like watching how influencers work. That is just how they work. Like, we get stuff all the time. We get emails saying, hey, we'll send you a free keychain or something, or a necklace if you guys wear it on the show. We don't physically do it, but like you get emails like that.
But don't you think also, I don't know if there's a kickback to all these women, but don't you think also they're just trying to like build their own audience by doing it?
Yes.
Because people like you are going on inspired by Meghan. You're going on those hashtags and you're trying to look for these, and now they're getting your views. And there's more than one of Nancy out there. There's a lot of Nancy's out there that are doing it.
Yeah. So at one point I was feeling like really bad because I was watching this and I was like thinking to myself, I don't want to turn this show into like making fun of people, but also it needs to get called out because it's like Stephanie said, it is a form of trying to cause division out of nowhere. Because like I said, we're in this community, and I've never seen anybody say, well, I don't know why Meghan's got a Le Creuset. She's black. Yeah, why should she be? I've never seen anybody talk like that. And that's why I felt like last night I was like, I'm gonna show this now.
Right. But we're getting right back to the Meghan on Oprah talking about how the UK was calling Archie the N-word. That's what I'm saying. Can't find an article on Archie being called the N-word. Yeah. I'm trying to find Twitter, X's, Instagrams. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
So again, she's trying to cause this division that's not even there.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to show you guys,
it's reverse racism.
This is a form of getting bamboozled. You guys are getting, like, people out there, especially these women, are getting bamboozled. This woman went as far as just taking a picture of the store.
Is she real though?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You say this woman, we don't know if she's real or not.
Yeah.
So why
this woman on TikTok, she is doing an unboxing. Now that's another thing Stephanie and I can actually attest to. We get asked, can we send you guys this? And then can you unbox it on the air? We normally, we almost always say no, unless it's enough
animal thing.
It's enough money to give to an animal shelter, but we almost always say no because I'm like, I'm not going to unbox something and tell people to buy. That's ridiculous. So Le Creuset sent probably, now I'm not saying 100%, but I don't believe this woman purchased it. I think she was sent it and then they told her to unbox it. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, the N-word is not something that we use in the UK. You know, it's interesting too because we did a whole episode on that where Meghan was going on and on and on about how Archie was called the N-word and the N-word and the N-word, and then we showed then Khloe Kardashian actually saying the N-word on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Kris Jenner, who is Doria's best friend.
Yeah.
And Meghan Markle and Kim Kardashian, who's hanging out with Meghan at Beyonce concerts.
Well, and Ellen's wedding.
Ellen's wedding and everything. It's like it's this hypocrisy where it's like you go on Oprah, you try to divide the country, you try to divide the world by this N-word comment, but you're hanging out with women, white women, who are using the N-word on national television, American white women.
Yeah.
So you try, it's crazy to me that she does this stuff,
but
especially to the people of the UK. People of the UK don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Because they did nothing. They only embraced this woman.
Yeah.
I remember at the beginning, they were having parades for her.
Yeah.
They were showing the, what is it? The flag,
Union Jack.
Yeah, all that stuff with Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
I mean, people were so excited about it,
Yeah.
and then she screws them over by calling them, racist.
Yeah, Gwen, you're right. It is old. Like our grandma had one, but I don't see it really used a lot. But if Meghan likes it, let her buy it. But I don't remember. What are they? They're about $400. That's not a lot for a pot that works.
I don't even
for
know
a Dutch oven.
Got to be honest. I'm a huge cook, and I don't even.
Yeah,
I would never use. I don't know what I would use it.
So like this, the highest influencer I found on TikTok that was unboxing this, she only had 17,000 followers. That's not a lot for TikTok.
On TikTok,
that's like having one follower on TikTok. That seriously is like the equivalent.
Yeah, TikTok's different.
But her whole page was just unboxing things, and that's all she did was unbox it.
And she's a Meghan person.
Yeah, because but Stephanie, they send you, this, like people have wanted us to do stuff on Instagram, and then they'll send us stuff like, oh, make sure you hashtag this. What they did was they said, make sure you hashtag La Cuisse and then Meghan Markle and Meghan Sussex. Now, the only problem was they didn't tell them how to pronounce it correctly. That was their one thing.
Oh, so. And where'd Anne go? Anne from Sussex says hi. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I wonder what the people of Sussex even think about it, because it's like her in one of those episodes, I'm not Markle anymore. And I love you guys so much for continuing to use Markle. Please do not call her ever Meghan Sussex. Yes, Clifford. Yes, never call her Meghan Sussex. Ever. Do not have that woman win. But $400 is a lot of money. $400 is a lot of money.
For a Dutch oven that you're going to use all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
I could get you a pan, a pot, anything under $200, $100. Easy
that you can use all the time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all the time.
I cook every day.
You're a constant cook.
Me?
No, but I'm saying
absolutely. And I don't have $400 whatever, whatever the heck she uses. Meghan lives in this bubble.
Okay.
And she's trying to divide us by saying white women don't want black women to be rich.
You know how in yesterday's show, I told you guys I couldn't find the article of that YouTuber defending her. Well, New York Post did have a quote from that lady from Confessions of a Female Founder. And
okay, so this is the podcast from this gal.
Yeah.
And Meghan clearly stole the name from.
Yes.
And we were wondering if she was going to come out or not and say anything. We were like, God, is she going to go on Piers Morgan?
Yeah.
Like, what's she going to do? And she relatively have stayed silent.
So this is, we found an article and her name is Katie Metty. However, Confessions of a Female Founder YouTuber Katie Metty is defending the Duchess. I completely understand why people are drawing connections, and I truly appreciate the support and understand their intention, Metty told Yahoo Lifestyle. So it was Yahoo Lifestyle. I just couldn't find the damn article. But I also understand coincidences as well. It is highly unlikely Meghan even came across my channel, but I am flattered by the thought. See, that's where you're lying.
No.
You know what?
Dude, Meghan came across our channel.
Meghan
got Misan to go after my dad.
Yeah.
And Misan didn't even stop there. He kept going after dad. It's like, trust me, they're looking.
No.
Meghan has had her Instagram page She never erased it. She never erased her, deleted her Duchess's or whatever, the Sussex.
No, but she also had the one she's using right now for personal. She's had that for years. Remember, it was the picture of the flowers.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah. I said she's been watching us. It doesn't matter if you're Meghan Kelly, Piers Morgan, or us two dorks. You know, the twin dorks. Yeah. That's not the issue. She's just she's using everybody as a focus group right now. And unfortunately, Meghan, we all hate you.
Yeah. She went further to say, what does concern me is how quickly this is turning into another reason to drag a woman down.
Okay.
That's not something I want to contribute to. I know firsthand what it feels like to have my work actually copied. This isn't that. Kind of is. She stole your name. But if you want to go down that route, that's fine. Okay, so why am I so upset that Meghan has created this narrative that Black women cannot be lifestyle gurus, that they cannot have the soft life?
She's the one saying it. That's what's so infuriating to me.
Why am I upset about that? Well, because like we've said, we are in the same age group as Meghan. We grew up during the same times as Meghan. We grew up on the West Coast like Meghan. We grew up on the West Coast like Meghan, and you know, we knew of the influencers growing up.
Hey, Soul Space, she's my friend on X.
Oh, cool. I guarantee you she's going to search the name of whatever she's thinking about ahead of time. Of course she is. So the fact that she probably searched it and saw that this was already a thing didn't face her. It didn't. And she also saw that the woman only had like 200 views.
She loves taking advantage of the little people.
Yeah, so
she loves that. We obviously whether you're black, white, whatever. Yeah. She doesn't care. She loves taking advantage of the peasants.
Yeah,
you know, that's all she cares about.
So obviously a lot of you were mentioning in the comments B. Smith, and you know, it was hard for us to lose her. Oh God, when was it? It was I can't even remember the year, but she died of Alzheimer's, which is the same thing that our grandma passed away of. But she was an influencer, an African-American influencer. And I remember like seeing her everywhere. I remember following her. I remember seeing her like just everywhere. So for Meghan to insinuate that the world is trying to keep Black women down who are trying to create a soft life, here I'm about to prove
is keeping Black women down.
Is keeping Black women down.
That's what you're doing, Meghan.
And B, spitting in the face of women like B. Smith.
Remembering the one and only B. Smith, the lifestyle guru, former model and pioneering businesswoman, passed away this weekend following a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. ABC's Adrienne Bankert has more now on her incredible legacy.
For 40 years, model, author, and entrepreneur B. Smith did everything with style. The lifestyle guru known for her impeccable smile and infectious laugh. Barbara Smith, or B as she was affectionately called, began her career in fashion, becoming one of the first African-American women on Mademoiselle's cover in 1976.
When I moved to New York as a model, or to be a model, and I always dreamed about having a restaurant.
She would go on to open 5, become an award-winning author, and host her own food and lifestyle show, B. Smith with Style.
Oh, yes, and my favorite room in the house is the kitchen.
Interviewing guests like Eartha Kitt and Gladys Knight.
B. Smiths and the fabulous B, who, by the way, supermodel, author, TV personality.
She even stopped by GMA.
Okay, so we grew up seeing B. Smith on all the shows. Today's Show, all the shows. Our grandma watched B. Smith. She had a show on BET. I'm not understanding why Meghan thinks now in 2025 there is a group of people going after her because of her skin color.
Because she wants people to go after other Black women so she could be the head Black woman. She could be the head honcho.
Meghan, Meghan, we're going after you because of what you did to the Queen.
You're asking a question.
And we're going after you because of this. Because when Prince Philip was dying, you said you needed to still do the Oprah interview. And then when the Queen was dying, you pulled this. That's why we're here. We're not here because don't fool me. Guess what? You think I don't know who Layla Ali is? You don't think 10 years ago, Stephanie and I couldn't get enough of Layla Ali and everything she was putting out? And oh my God, she was huge. Do you remember that?
I made a lot of salads.
Oh
with her.
my God.
A lot of sexy salads.
We were obsessed with Layla Ali. Layla Ali was huge on Pinterest. She was huge. Meghan is trying to suppress this woman now. She's trying to make it look like Layla Ali never existed. Well, guess what, Meghan? We're your age and we remember Layla Ali, you freaking idiot. Remember Layla Ali? With the Pinterest.
No, Nancy, I don't.
She was teaching us all sorts of stuff. She was teaching us all sorts of stuff.
That's one way that people, especially, you should know this because you watched that Game of Thrones stuff.
Yeah.
How kings and queens, they have to take down the people that, what is it called? They have to take down the people that intimidate them.
Yes.
And what intimidates Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Who does what person does Meghan Markle hate the most?
Black women.
Black women. And
Yeah.
we've seen it time and time again. When that woman, that beautiful actress, I can't remember her name right now, but when she joined Suits and she became the boss, the head honcho, Nancy and I did a whole episode on
Gina
that.
Torres.
Gina Torres, who's beautiful and an amazing actress. She joined Suits, and Nancy and I did a whole episode on the press conference.
Yeah.
And you should have seen, and please, maybe we should put that in the description below because that's a great episode. You should see Meghan Markle's facial expressions, the way she speaks to Gina Torres. She is so threatened by this woman, so threatened that all she's thinking in her head is, how am I going to take this woman down? Oh, was she there since season 1? I don't know.
She was in season 1.
I don't know.
She's the boss.
In my head, though, I thought
no, she's season 1.
Okay, I apologize.
That's why I'm just being quiet, but I'm glad you guys.
I never watched Suits, but I thought she joined in season 2.
No, she's been in there from the very beginning.
Well, whatever it was,
her and the redhead.
I apologize. Everything's mushing together right now with Meghan Markle, but I get, yeah, okay, she's a great actress, but we did this whole thing, and you could just see the contempt in her eyes.
Yeah,
she wants to take down these women, and what's a good way to do it? I don't know. I'm going to cause division, and I'm going to make these Black creators look like idiots.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to bang a little bit harder. Don't worry. I'm not done banging the drum on this one. So Patti LaBelle, oh my God. She was on the cover of like how many food and wine magazines?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great deep dive. That's for sure.
Justina Blakely. Hello. Do you remember seeing this in
Blake
like
me.
all the, Blakely.
Like me.
Do you remember seeing this in like all the interior magazines?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like I don't remember ever turning to my sister and going, can you believe she's Black?
I
and she thinks she's
painted my wall that color once.
Guys, do you remember like 10, 15 years ago when everybody was painting their walls earth tones? This is the woman who inspired it.
I did it.
We all did it. I can show you pictures of my house. Remember, even when I was living there with my ex-husband in Portland, now it's getting remodeled, but we did all earth tones in our house because of this woman. So I am so sick and tired of hearing this. Hello, Pinky Cole, slutty vegan. This woman is famous for opening up a bunch of restaurants, but her biggest success was the chain Slutty Vegan. And I remember that is when I was like, being a vegan is cool. Do you remember that? Like, I was like, yeah.
Is that when you thought it?
Well, no, I knew being a vegan was cool, but I didn't like all like the like progressive granola people in Portland. But then Pinky Cole comes out and she's like, hold my beer.
I'm not a vegan though.
Yeah. Okay, this girl's great. Now, I just want to show you the difference between that one girl that was pushing Meghan's stuff, the unboxer, and then this girl. This is what you typically get on TikTok for followers. 11 million is about like, that's normal.
That's standard.
That's normal. So this girl's awesome. Her name is Nara Smith, and her whole thing is she is like this beautiful model, but she wants to show that she can also come home like from like work or modeling or whatever, and she can still take care of her husband and her kid. Like she cooks for them in like the most beautiful attire, and she does all these fun recipes, and people love it. Now, are you telling me that Meghan didn't know who Nara Smith was.
And are we supposed to be jealous of Nara's husband?
Yeah, because he's white.
Because he's white. I don't understand the correlation here that Meghan's trying. It's just narrative.
I was going to bring up the Matrix of Bath, but we've done an actual episode on her. Yeah, I told you, like, we could do a whole deep dive on actual women black creators that Meghan is trying to suppress and make us feel like they didn't exist. She is the first woman to come into this space, and us white women, we can't stand it. We're trying to push her out. We don't think you should use La Cuisette. You should pronounce it La Cuisette. I mean, seriously, that's why I was saying it like that. I just didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I felt bad.
You didn't hurt anyone's
feelings.
Imagine
me getting the show together and I'm like, oh God. I'm like, they're saying it wrong. But anyways, like I said, Stephanie and I, we're like geriatric millennials. I think we're more millennials.
Yeah, I don't know where
I don't think we're Gen X, but but we grew up in the same era as Meghan, and we remember all those women growing up. And don't say that they didn't have give to society, because like I said, I did. I painted my whole house in earth tones.
I did too.
It was all about the earth tones.
It really was.
My God, it was crazy.
I would go to Home Depot and just try to find, like, you remember the samples, and then you'd like put them up to hers, like on Pinterest or something. It was like, oh my gosh,
it was
such
crazy.
an ordeal.
Yeah, no, we know it's a soft.
Now everything's gray.
Yeah, now everything's like,
it's all all my walls are agreeable gray.
Yeah,
and it's supposed to soothe you.
Yeah, right.
Well, we could tell. Can I have some shampoo?
I'm not pushing. No! This isn't an ad, but I remember, guys, I told you I was going to try that Hormone Harmony by Happy Mammoth. It is helping with my I think it's helping. I don't know. What about Tabitha Brown? She's all over Target. I know. That's why I want to do a deep dive. I can do a deep dive on. There are so many. I was just trying to put a few out there. We could do a whole show on it.
I'm just trying to prove that. Why is Meghan going out there trying to cause all this commotion and belittle them? Mm-hmm. Like, they didn't pave the way. Of course they paved the way.
Yeah.
What did you pay? What have you ever done? I want to know what she's ever done. Tell me what she's ever done.
I don't know. That's what I want to know too.
She's made the monarchy's life a living hell.
Now, I want to apologize to the women I did feature on here, and I wasn't trying to make fun of you guys in any way. I was just trying to prove a point. And please don't go over to their actual pages and give them a hard time, because I guarantee they're getting some sort of compensation or something from La Cuisette.
I don't know.
They're probably getting a free pot.
I don't know if exactly. I don't know if it's necessarily money changing hands, but I think it's just like, merch. Well, also the hashtag at the moment is this stuff. Yeah. Again, Nancy's going on this stuff. There's other people going on this stuff. You click that hashtag, they're going to get views, which is going to make them money. Well, I don't necessarily think it's Netflix giving them the money.
Well, did you guys read the article, the Today Show article? That's where I even heard about it. I saw it that Black women were coming to Meghan Markle's defense. I clicked on it, I read it, and I go, what am I reading right now?
Yeah.
Where did this narrative come from? Because I know that I'm in this community and I haven't seen any of that happen, that Black women don't deserve a soft life. This is a class issue. This has nothing to do with like the color of your skin. So I'm just trying to I'm trying to quiet the flames a little bit on what Meghan's trying to do. Hopefully we can influence people to just kind of like get out there and go, no, this is not the narrative that we're going to start. No, you tried that in 2020. We're done with that narrative, Meghan. It didn't work, and now it's not going to work. She
doesn't bring any receipts. She really doesn't.
Yeah,
she doesn't. Who needs to be blocked?
Impossible things.
Impossible
for a green.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to block people. Impossible. For the world is full of zanies and fools who don't forget incense. Oh, that's a perfect example. Okay.
What?
When we were kids,
we watched Cinderella.
Whitney Houston and Monica come out with Cinderella.
Yeah.
And people loved it. There was not
how
one.
hot was that prince?
And then it's like, where I don't remember any pushback for that. I remember we all got together whatever night it was on ABC,
we watched it.
and we sat around and we watched Whitney. We watched Whitney sing as the fairy godmother, and we watched Monica, and then we watched the hot guy. He was who played the prince. I don't know his name. And Jason Alexander played his dad. And it was just so crazy, but it was so good. If you haven't seen Whitney Houston's Cinderella.
Whoopi Goldberg the mom? Oh God, I can't remember.
But I know, oh my
Whitney
God,
Houston
it was so good.
She is.
Yeah, we were a little young for The Wiz. We've seen The Wiz, but I remember being a kid and like physically being home and going around the TV and watching. And did I say Monica? I apologize. Brandy, I love you. Brandy. I'm thinking of The Boy Is Mine. Brandy playing Cinderella, and it was like magical. I don't remember there being any pushback for that. So Meghan, you're creating. Listen, are we saying
havoc?
Are we saying that racism doesn't exist?
But
absolutely not. But of course it exists. But the crap Meghan's trying to push is just a flat out lie.
Well, that's what narcissists usually do, is that they throw the grenade and then they back up slowly, like, I didn't do it. Why is everyone upset? Let me now try to diffuse the situation. It's just what narcissists do, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's the one throwing it into the fire, and everyone's panicking.
Yeah. Here's a podcaster saying that Meghan is exactly like Martha Stewart, and how dare we not say that she is? How dare we not?
Giving her airtime?
By the way, sorry.
Yeah.
I tangent.
Yeah.
Martha's birthday is the day before Meghan's. And I think that is worth noting because they are the same. And to say that you stan Martha Stewart, but you don't stan Meghan Markle is crazy, because when Martha was coming up, women did not like her. She was not likable. I'm sorry.
So they're the same person, because apparently no one liked Martha.
But I hate to break this to these women. Some people just don't like other people. You guys are trying to make it like this race war. Do you know how many white women I don't like?
I'm one of them today.
Well, no. I love you. I don't like you right now, but I love you. No, but I'm saying, do you know how many white women I can't stand? They're making it like this thing where it's like, yeah, there are people allowed to not like Martha Stewart. There's people out there that don't like Jennifer Aniston.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to me. But it's the person that they don't like. Meghan Markle is in my opinion, is a horrible person.
Yeah.
Okay? I could care less what she is, where she came from. Okay? I wanted her to succeed. Did I not?
Oh yeah.
I wanted her to succeed.
She's got the timestamps.
I got the time on Facebook, on Instagram. I loved this girl. And she completely screwed us all over in that Oprah interview. That's all. I mean, we'll never forget that. Okay. But I'll give you know what? I should do a whole deep dive into how many white women I hate out there.
Oh God, that would be 5 hours long.
The list goes on.
She's got a huge list. Listen, it's about people. It's not about color.
Yeah, they're trying to make it this huge divide.
This Le Creuset thing needs to go away. Okay, so what our advice to people is, don't even converse with these people. Apparently they're all on Threads, which is a app that I've never heard of. I'm sure you've never heard of it either, so we don't have to worry about it.
Karen, nice question.
Oh my God, I would be so happy.
You know what? Listen, I wouldn't be mad at this, because I don't feel like Michelle Obama and Barack Obama have had a intimate relationship in a while. I think they've been married for a very long time. And I think some marriages just don't work out. Now, if Jennifer Aniston and former President Obama got together, my head would explode.
Oh my God.
My head would explode.
I would be so happy.
It would be very nice to see. Again, I have no problem with anyway, some marriages just that's a long time to be married. Like I'm not one from. I don't really. Oh, jeez.
I mean, if it was true, how awesome would it be? But I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately.
Everyone doesn't like it. People don't like it.
A lot of people don't like it, but
okay.
You know, we grew up with friends, and then it's like, okay, you don't have to like Obama as a president. This is pop culture. This is like,
oh, it'd be huge.
Like people are like, Nancy, why'd you talk about the Tesla thing? Because we talk about pop culture on this show, and if it's in the zeitgeist, I'm going to talk about it. So right now, they're in the pop culture world. There are rumors that Jennifer Aniston is dating Barack Obama. Of course, I'm going to be all for that.
Because they both smoke and stuff. Like they both. You could just see them like in Mexico drinking their margaritas and smoking cigarettes. I mean, that's just crazy. And him with his shirt off and her in a bikini.
Yeah, guys, I knew it was pronounced Le Creuset.
Yeah,
I knew that,
everybody.
But I was trying to be respectful of the people I was using clips of, because I didn't want them to feel stupid.
So be disrespectful to French people? Is that who
I don't mind being that disrespectful to French people.
Is that who you want to be disrespectful to? To these My grandma spoke French.
Yeah. Watch Martha make a dish on Wooten's podcast this morning. What, really? Oh, that's cool. Le Creuset.
I bet
a lot
it
of people are
spaghetti.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Guys,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Stephanie, have you seen this?
Yeah, well, you put it up on X last night.
Guys, have you seen this?
Is this the new poster for
I don't know. Some Sussex squatter put this over. See, this is why I get so cranky, because I have to sit and get all this crap.
Yeah, well, no, I saw
Stephanie's
it on Twitter.
like, why are you getting mad that I keep interrupting? I'm like, dude, because I have to sit and look at this Sussex squad crap and find diamonds in the rough.
You should definitely talk to someone about that anger.
I'm just gonna
and not walk off like a lunatic.
Okay, so anyways, I found this on I found this.
This could be AI, right?
No, I found it on a Sussex squatters page.
I know. Well, okay.
Do we think it's AI?
I'm saying this could very well be AI.
Now listen, if it was AI, I don't think AI would make her face look like that. Like seriously, this is classic Meghan. She is.
It could be AI.
I don't think it's AI. Do you guys think it's AI?
I don't know. I don't know if this is necessarily. I mean,
70. It's realistic AI. I've never seen realistic AI like this. This is. They got her watch right. They got her ring. Come on, dude.
Well, no, I mean,
now, first of all, who gardens without gloves and wears a watch and jewelry?
How are you possibly?
Somebody said it's AI. Really?
It might be AI. All this stuff's becoming AI now. People are doing all sorts of stuff.
So you mean to tell me that
the hat looks weird?
Then a Sussex squatter actually said, because okay, I don't know anything about AI, but don't you have to like type in what you want to see? So what did they do? They typed in Meghan Markle looking insane, laughing while not looking at her garden. Like, what did they type in?
I don't know, but it's so interesting because why would anyone look away as they're
Meghan would
as they're digging?
Meghan would.
It's like,
why would you not think Meghan would do that?
I just wanted someone to make on AI her with a chainsaw. Looking away.
Yeah,
like cutting down a tree with an axe, but like hitting the tree, but looking away and smiling.
Like I just think if a squatty did something like this, don't you think they would have put more effort into it? It definitely looks like her body, and they would have given her they wouldn't have made her look so scrawny.
Hey, listen, anything's possible. When season 2 comes out, we're gonna get all sorts of nonsense because she's gonna want people to tune in.
I think that's real.
I'm getting Meghan fatigue. If anyone else is getting that, but I really am. It's like I'm sort of like season 2. Like I want to hate watch it, but at the same time, it just sounds excruciating right now.
May I please request that you keep on going back to the core reason why we turned against Meghan, because there are new generations out there who have no context. I was trying to do that. Thank you for bringing that up again, and I have no problem bringing that up again. This is the reason. If you guys don't know why we're here, if you guys think that we have nothing else better to do, if you think that we created this channel for the clicks and the likes and we need money, no, that is not the case. We did it because of this. This is our reason for doing everything. If Meghan Markle wants to apologize for lying during the height of the George Floyd riots, if she wants to apologize knowing that she was going to ignite a firestorm
during a pandemic,
knowing the royal family could not defend themselves, if she wants to apologize for that,
Prince Philip was in his deathbed.
All she has to do is apologize.
No. I'm sick of the apology. Okay, too little, too late. She needs to admit she lied.
Yeah.
Admit you lied, and then move like to an island somewhere else. She has to move out of America. She cannot be here anymore. She's got to stop taking up California. She doesn't own California.
We did say, but listen, we did make a deal with her, and we said, listen, you need to tell your crazy Sussex squatters that there is absolutely no way that you were telling the truth when you said the royal family was not going to give Archie a title because he was black. You need to take that back.
You have to say you lied. And exactly. Okay. Screw the apology. You have to tell everyone that you lied, and then you have to do enough with the apology. Who gives an apology? The apology is going to be fake. She's a narcissist.
I want an apology.
Narcissists never.
I still want an apology.
Never apologize. I'm saying she needs to admit she lied, and then go through each bullet point and each lie that she went through, and then talk about it and say, okay, I lied about this, I lied about that, I lied about that. And then she has to say, she has to admit then that she knew Prince Philip was sick. She has to admit that.
Yeah.
She has to go, yeah, I knew he was sick. Like, and
I could have handled, like I knew he was sick. Oprah even came to us and said, do you want to push the interview back? And I said, no, we have to get our truth
you just
out
have
there.
To admit all
I
that.
really thought that we were going to make a ton of money off this. I'm a sick bee, like Tim Dillon called her.
Harry should have insisted that the Oprah debacle be postponed because of Prince Philip, but that the pair are so vicious, they wanted the debacle scene because they are vicious. Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Just say you were doing it to be vindictive. You knew that they were at their weakest point. They were losing the patriarch. They were losing the man of the family, practically the king.
I love you.
And just the love of her life, and you did it. You did it.
Yeah. So if you guys are asking why we do it,
that's why. I mean, that's why. It's like we do it. This is why we do it for the queen, and we do it for the royal family. We also do it because then when she was dying, the queen, Her Majesty the Queen, was dying of bone cancer, excruciating bone cancer. They decided to mock her and bring up colonialism, and there was no reason to do that in a Netflix special.
Do you ever think the reason why she keeps rebranding herself from Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, now Meghan Sussex, Confessions of a Female Founder, With Love Meghan, ARO, as ever. Do you think she's constantly rebranding herself because she thinks that eventually we're going to forget about the queen?
Yes.
You pile on so much information in our heads that we're going to go, wait a second. She actually thinks in her feeble mind that we're going to just forget.
Well, no. And she was also banking on her followers and new people that came into the scene going, because guys, everyone take a drink. I have to be honest with you. My boyfriend, who's Canadian, he's very progressive and he doesn't really follow the monarchy. The first thing he said when I started this show was, why do you care so much? Why do you pick on this girl? He didn't understand. So there's a lot of people out there that don't understand our why, and we give it to them. I mean, this is our why. Our why is this. So we can't be any more transparent than that. And if she wants to do that, we promise we'll stop talking about you.
I think everybody's drunk right now.
We will 100% stop talking about you, Meghan. Okay, so good. Everyone's drunk. Well, this will be a perfect time to bring up Harry. Harry goes to a first responders banquet or something. I don't know. It was in Santa Barbara. Le Creuset. I know, guys.
Oh
Le Creuset. Le Creuset.
We got
Le
it.
Creuset.
We got it.
Harry goes to a first responders in Santa Barbara. And I don't know. Look
he
at that
didn't
guy's
leave
face.
his safe space.
He never left his safe space. He stayed
in his
I
safe.
like being around space.
I just like being in my bubble,
In my bubble.
rich white bubble.
Yeah, so that's him. Like I said, thriving.
Look at those handlebar mustaches on those brave men. That's cool.
Yeah, I know.
My friend Jeff once did a handlebar mustache, and it was
it's so Portland.
It's so creepy. It was so creepy.
This must have maybe it was in November.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Those brave gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's hot right there.
Love you too, and Sister Bantine, just like my sister and me. Any thoughts on Prince Harry's U.S. immigration file to be made public?
We're going to do something on that tomorrow.
It's going to be redacted.
It's going to be redacted like crazy.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of redactions.
The visa definitely is coming. A lot of people are upset over it. Because they don't think that we should pry into his privacy, which is so ridiculous because they have no privacy. They don't want privacy.
They don't want privacy.
They like all this attention.
Yeah, these pictures wouldn't have been available.
Oh, it's on Tuesday, Amy?
Yeah,
I thought it was tomorrow.
Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. We're doing a live tomorrow.
Okay, so we'll do a live for St. Patrick's Day, and then Tuesday the visa stuff comes out. So we'll do. So I apologize. I don't even know. St. Patrick's Day now we got
we do a special St. Patrick's Day show every year.
Why everyone's off.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Look at Harry's hair.
What hair?
No, but like seriously,
okay,
like
Brody.
you look at the guy to his right, just look at him like what an idiot.
Yeah, like
oh man, I gotta talk to him. What the heck? Is anybody else glad to see that the Queen and Prince Philip are not here to see the latest fallout from Spare? I mean, I'm glad. I miss them.
I miss her so much.
As an American, we have to be honest with you. As an American, you guys, the UK and the royal family, you're a huge influence on our culture. And whether we want to admit it or not, we've always known about the royal
and the people
family.
that knock you guys, like the Americans, they are fans even more so.
Yeah.
Like they're the real fans.
Yeah, like
we're just being honest here.
It was a no-brainer. Like we're two liberals from Portland. We obviously, vote the way we vote, but like it was a no-brainer taking the royal family side. It was a no-brainer.
You grow up in high school and middle school. Princess Diana was like the bomb back then, man. I remember Nancy and I planned our high school reunion, and we would just we made these candle centerpieces, and we would put like we would put pictures and stuff, and one of them was Princess Diana because that's what your memory as a kid is Princess Diana. So it's like it was a big deal, and then you grow up with William and Harry. Harry obviously grew up to be a psychopath.
Yeah.
But thank God we had Prince William.
Oh God. Did you guys hear that blind item about the drone? So somebody is actually saying that Meghan's people, do you guys remember this picture? This was the saddest picture ever. Do you remember?
This was the day
This was when they were receiving Her Majesty's body. And oh man, this
Princess
was
Anne
tough. It was Buckingham Palace.
Showed up.
This was a tough day. Do you guys remember this? I mean, we could go over that. That whole week was tough, but
Nancy had some explosions.
Guess there's a blind item that somebody who worked for the drone or the picture people, the paparazzi, they said that there's no way that a drone would have been able to know the layout and get such a clear picture if somebody hadn't given them the instructions.
We knew this though. Wasn't there somebody camped outside the gate and they knew exactly?
It was a drone. It was like,
oh, it was a drone. How does a drone go over the palace?
I don't know,
that?
But somebody was like, yeah.
That's like drones aren't even allowed to go over the White House.
Oh no, but it wasn't over the palace, but it was far away. Drones can pick up.
See, I read when it happened that the guy was positioned and obviously knew.
It was a drone. Now they're saying it was a drone. It wasn't an actual person.
Well, whatever it was, definitely she called.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
Yes, I think so. They were walking down the stairs and the shot was taken from outside the window.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, I think she was looking dead into the camera. She was definitely looking at something.
But we knew Meghan what she was up to that entire week. She was wearing a microphone. She was the only woman who was not allowed to carry a clutch to the funeral. The only woman.
But who does this?
She clearly had security say, "Listen, you're not bringing in a purse."
Yeah, see, I'm agreeing with you. I don't think anything was. There was like a no-fly zone, but how?
I did read that there was a dude outside that knew.
Okay, but how can we explain this picture? How do we explain
it? Telescopic. You know what? Get Kirk Sidley on this show. That's how you explain it.
He's going to say it was Stephanie. He was going to say it was from far away, but I'm saying, how did they know exactly where to position it?
Because Meghan called them.
I know, but that's just. I mean, that's sick.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, if we can prove that,
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
If we can
She's
prove
a
that,
sick puppy. She's a sick puppy.
If we can prove that,
Meghan's sick.
If we can prove it,
prove what?
Just prove that really was a drone.
It wasn't. You can't fly drones. It's like the White House. You can't fly them
but
over
what if
that.
the drone? I know, but there's
literal
all of
airspace that. No, I hear what. That's not how it works, especially during a funeral. Okay. Especially during the Queen's funeral. They were on lockdown, dude.
Yeah.
It was like crazy security.
Yeah.
I mean, they were frisking people outside the gates. I mean, it was like, whoa.
How do you know that? They were frisking people.
Not literally frisking people. I'm making a joke here.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm just saying it was on high alert.
Yeah.
It was on high alert. Okay. It was but I'm saying I can't imagine people just droning it, just going, and then flying right over. That's not how it works,
Yeah.
dude.
We'll ask Dad if it was a drone.
Yeah, dude, ask Dad.
I know they're not watching the show right now because our earlier scuffle, they would have called and broken it up.
They would have called and broken it.
There's no way they're home. They must be running
I think
errands.
they're used to us by now.
No, they're running errands or something because
Guys,
there's no way they would have broken that up.
We love each other, but Nancy, again, is having a huge home renovation. It's not a remodel. She's tearing down walls. She's building new bathrooms. The kitchen's getting completely redone. The windows are getting patched up and then new windows are being put in. It is quite the job. So Nancy's a little stressed out. She's also staying with me while this is happening. She's stealing the shampoo out of my shower. She's yelling at me because I ran out of toothpaste and she had to hand it to me. She is screaming at her boyfriend to the point where I can hear it in my room, which is a different level of the house. So it's cool. I love her more than I love myself. Okay. Don't I?
Yeah.
And she loves, don't you love me?
Of course.
Okay. So her walking off is just her. Listen, if we're not going to be ourselves on this show and we're going to edit ourselves,
you don't want to watch it.
What are you going to watch?
Yeah.
Nancy, you're so
I'm going to show you.
I love you so much.
So a lot of people have been saying, can you show us before and after shots? I'm getting around to do that.
Last
week,
of what?
Of my house.
Oh God, she cried.
Okay, so I'm trying to go in there more and more.
She cried.
But last week I missed 2 days of filming because I really lost it. And I didn't think I was going to lose it as much. And I wrote this really long thing to you guys because I want, unlike Meghan, I want to tell you guys the truth and be transparent, but it's been really difficult for me because that's where my grandma lived. And then after grandma died, we kept the house empty for like 10 years. And then
we were in LA.
We were in LA and mom and dad obviously didn't want to put anybody in there. And then things
moved back.
Then I moved
Nancy
back.
got the house.
Blah, blah.
She got grandma's
so anyway,
house.
So
I got
Stephanie's
this house.
got the house next door. So I mom and dad finally came to me like 3-4 years ago, and they're like, you need to start making plans. We're not going to be alive forever. We want to see you finish the house.
I went to her about 2-3 months ago and said, put some more money into it. So let's get this finished
faster.
Faster, Nancy. Let's go. Snap. So, get the heck out of here.
So what made me snap?
She cried.
Was the kitchen. The kitchen is getting new cabinets now, and it's different when they're like rewiring and doing the plumbing because you don't really think it's going to happen, and then when like things start changing and you can still smell your grandma in the house.
Yeah, you still have her. Her smell is still there.
It was really hard for me, so I just freaking lost it.
Because
lost it.
You know, like
I was like,
because my grandma cooked every day, and you could still the kitchen still smelled like her cooking. It is all smell, and it's the same thing where where this is nostalgia, and then it's like, oh man, it's gonna be mine now.
Yeah, you should. Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
Stephanie, you haven't made a guest welcome basket for me?
I actually put some poisonous bath salts in her bathroom, but she didn't fall for it.
I didn't eat them or
she
snort
didn't
them.
snort them or eat them, and I was shocked.
But you know what's funny?
The pretzels are laced with something.
She got her house. She lived with me for a year when she was getting her house done, but she actually just remodeled it. She got a little bit more.
No,
put
I expanded it.
She expanded her kitchen. She got her bathroom. She done
I
stuff
got a
like
kitchen
that,
nook
and
new windows,
new everything. But like, it wasn't what I'm getting done. So I want to honor my grandma, and I miss her. I miss her every day, even though it's been. Wow, it's been a long time.
But it doesn't feel like it's been a long time.
But I still feel like I can
like
hug
it's
her.
been like right now.
Like we were 2020 when grandma passed away.
We weren't.
We were 20.
God, Nancy.
21.
We were 23 years old.
Oh, we were 23.
Yes.
Okay, 23.
How do you not remember that?
I know. Oh yeah, I was working at Wesley.
But it doesn't. All that doesn't matter. But she was very emotional. And again, guys, we're not fighting. But if we censor ourselves and we don't be ourselves on here, it's going to be a very boring show. But we apologize to anyone who feels uncomfortable over this, because I could only imagine walking into a sister fight. And not knowing them, or walking into a brother fight and not knowing,
like with
or like walking into
a husband and wife,
husband and wife.
Yeah, it's like Meghan and Harry. Could you imagine walking into a scenario where Meghan and Harry
were fighting?
Oh my God!
So we apologize that the moon is over.
Is it?
It is. I think it is. I don't know. St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna have a lot of fun, jolly good time. Oh, your mother's a drunk.
A lot of people didn't like that.
I know, but
we're
some
stereotyping Ireland. So, okay, here is something I found on TikTok to give everyone the jolly. Stephanie,
this is funny, guys.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah, this is funny. I retweeted it, but this is
actually what we're talking about with Meghan's like don't.
This is a guy imitating Meghan's guest. How she treats the guest on her show.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Without asking? Yeah. Finish it then. What? If it tastes that fucking good, finish the whole fucking jar. Meghan. No. Meghan, no. It's a preserve, not a jam. Tell everyone. It's a preserve, not a jam. That's right. It's good, isn't it? Tell everyone what a good host I am. Meghan, you're amazing. Good boy. Oh, you missed a bit. Meghan, you're the best. I love you, Meghan. Oh, real, it's nothing. Stop. You're so sweet. Stop, please. Oh, I get it. No, this is just what I do for my kids. Stop.
Bravo.
It's you know what I like about it? It's a little dark.
It is.
It's dark.
Like she's
finish it.
Finish it.
I mean, because you think of those movies.
Those horror movies.
There's these French films where they like eat or what was it? Seven. Where the glutton.
That's not a French.
No, but there also are French films that do that as well. So it's pretty creepy. I've been looking for this clip forever, and luckily somebody made it for me, so I didn't have to make it. So we wanted to show you guys. We've been talking about it for a while. How Meghan is going to monetize her kids, and how every parent in the beginning first says they're not going to do it. I'm not going to monetize my kids. I'm not going to put them on the show. I'm not going to do this.
Kim Kardashian did it.
And then you think in your heart, well, maybe Meghan really does love her kids. No. So here is Kim Kardashian saying that she will not monetize her daughter North and put them on the show, or Kanye. Period.
Some things more. Like, are you struggling with like keeping some things more like private? Well, from the start, Kanye's like, I'm not comfortable with selling her photos, like in a magazine reveal, to having her on the show.
I just love when North
is like feeling herself. The glasses, the hat, like I'm so happy that she's loving this experience.
Little full crowd for me, and they were yelling at me.
What were they saying?
They were screaming. It was so fun. I know, right? We should both walk out there next time. Yes.
Mason and Penelope like on the show. It's so cute, like the little things that they say.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up. What are you doing there? You shooting the kids? Come on, man.
No pictures!
Okay, you got it.
Are you still doing that? You guys, my mom had a paparazzi. I hate paparazzi. I want to say I hate paparazzi.
Okay, go. Come in. Hayden has to go in the back.
They put invites on each seat, and she took the pen out of Cece's purse and she wrote "stop" really big on the invite, and she just like held it up to the people across from her, just being like, do not take a picture of me. And I was dying. I signed on to do this, but it doesn't mean that like Kanye and my child have signed on to do it. So I'm fine with keeping them more private. That just makes me happy. What a lucky girl, honestly. That's crazy.
I just learned something.
Well, when it started, I was like, what?
I guess Stephanie made that.
That's mine.
Someone took that and put it on Instagram.
Did they take credit for it?
I don't know.
I doubt they took credit for it.
Well, actually, they did because they put it. Yeah.
Oh, no. That's fine. You guys can have that, but I made that probably a couple years ago.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Thank you.
So what were you thinking? Well, now that I have the artist that did it.
Yeah, you can use it.
So what were you thinking when you did it?
I was thinking of Meghan Markle. I was. No, I really was.
No,
I really was. I was thinking about it because in my head, it was during all that time when I was going, God, what are they going to do for money? And then Kim was so adamant about not wanting North to be on display. And then as you see, if you watch it again, don't watch it again. But I think it's on my TikTok page. But if you see it, you could see Kris Jenner almost egging it on, going, come on, North, let's go out to the paparazzi. And that's what broke my heart, because in my head, I'm thinking, wow, is Archie and Betty going to be in that position where Meghan's almost like, okay, guys, shove them out there.
I mean, obviously that's what it's going to get to.
And for North to put up that sign, that's sad.
A lot of you
She's
in the comments,
aware of it.
Yeah, a lot of you in the comments don't like North because all you know of her is what you've been seeing on TikTok, and you saw her acting like a little brat, whatever, during Lion King. But I think we should give North a break, obviously, because look at what she grew up with. I mean, that's bad.
She's also still a kid.
Yeah, she is still a kid.
Yeah.
Yes, we've got the Irish Guards practicing for the Princess of Wales, giving them the shamrock for St. Patrick's Day, as she is the colonel of the regiment and had to miss last year. I know. It will be a lovely week. It's going to be so nice. I can't wait for it.
When Irish eyes are smiling. Oh yeah, I remember last year I did Finian's Rainbow. Now I'm remembering our live.
Well, maybe you'll write a song.
No, I'm writing a song right now.
Okay,
I'm doing it to the tune of Raindrops and Roses and Whiskers on Kittens, but I'm doing my favorite things, but Meghan Markle's favorite things, like one pot at spaghetti and dried that's
dried flowers.
No, that's what I'm doing to that. Yeah. That's my new one, but it's very tedious because it's long.
Yeah,
it's a way longer than I thought, and I have no creativity in my brain right now. I can't even cook.
Okay. All right. Can you watch Prince William hug a little boy?
Yes, because I've seen this and I love it.
Jaden. Hi, Jaden. What are you up to today? Hello. Prince. Lovely to meet you.
Okay, one more. Can you watch him accept flowers? Can you handle it?
But I sent you the picture of remember my crush and your crush back then?
I know, and I forgot to do it.
I know
we have a live tomorrow. So
I know, but it won't matter because it's already over, and it's like it's just I know, Nancy. It's like it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I had a great picture of it's on my ex, a great picture of Gong Yu wearing a red scarf, and then Prince William wearing a red scarf at the football game. And I had it side by side, and I sent it to Nancy. And she goes,
I forgot. Sorry.
And she goes, oh, I'll put it up on the live. And then she forgot. And it's okay because she's got a lot on her mind.
I do.
She pretty much runs this show. This is Nancy Sidley's show. This is Nancy Sidley's show.
Okay.
She edits everything. She comes up with all the ideas, all the jokes, all the songs, the format of the show.
Okay, here is Prince William. And I love how they just call him William because that's who he is. He's not the Duke of Sussex or the Duke of Sussex.
The Duke of Sussex.
Okay, here he is. This is so nice.
I've got flowers for Catherine. Oh, thank you. That's the card.
You notice how they just say that's their future king and queen, and they're just calling William and Catherine.
Because they introduce themselves.
I know.
It's like, what's your name? I'm Catherine.
Yeah,
but obviously we do say out of respect the Princess of Wales, Princess Catherine. We do say that. But if I were to meet Prince William, he would not go, "Hi, I'm Prince William, the Prince of Wales."
When Omid Scobie would refer to her, and he'd always say he wouldn't say Meghan, he'd go Duchess Meghan.
Yeah,
who does that? Who makes their friends do that? That's
don't
insane.
Know. They do.
Let's watch from the beginning. It's hot.
William, I've got flowers for Catherine. Oh, thank you. That's the card purchase, Catherine.
That's very kind of you.
That's nice to see you again.
Good to see you again. It sounded like Christmas,
yes,
didn't
and look, before I take the flowers, I've got something to say to you.
Yes.
On the 27th anniversary of this year,
yes,
we've got new banners.
Right.
And also new photos and lots of flowers.
Oh,
and going further afield, in 2 years, the 30th anniversary, we're going to have your mother's name in roses. Spelled in roses. Then we're going to have a special big cake with Diana portrait on it and lots of flowers.
Good. A big cake, easy moment.
And that's for the Kensington Palace group.
Oh,
and another thing I was supposed to say to you, it's my 70th birthday on Monday, and I've been invited to Westminster Abbey, and I'm calling my friends. Hello,
William, you all right? Yeah, good, thank you.
And that's my friend. Lovely to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
And once again, thank you very much, William. God bless you. And William, please give my blessings to Catherine and all the family. Right? God bless you.
Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you, William. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That is so sweet. And see, that's why
makes me cry.
Americans love the British people. I mean, he would like seriously.
You
guys are like a family. I just wish we could be like that.
I feel like we're getting there.
Like people are like
we're getting
we
there.
Can't have a monarchy.
But I feel
we can't have one family ruling things. It's like nobody wants that. I get it. Like democracy is like super important. But like, oh my God, to have like a family like that would just be so
aren't
great.
we sort of getting there? I mean, if anyone hasn't seen it on Friday, we were with Link Lauren, the great Link Lauren, who we love here. He's like such great guy, and he's so smart and funny and handsome. And but we were all talking about that. It's like, you know, you can go from this side and this side, and you can come together. We don't have to all be fighting all the time.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work here now because nobody would be able to say, well, there's no reigning monarch.
Don't be a pessimist.
I'm not a pessimist.
No, it could work here. No. It could work here. Well, then why are people? Then why are people like us?
There's a lot of people in the chat that don't want it.
Then why are people like us? That's not true. There's people in the chat that actually.
Katie said no.
You said no, we don't want to get along?
No.
That's
the royal. I said I want a royal family.
She didn't even hear what I said. Oh my God.
Oh, look
again,
at
guys.
Danny wants to talk to you sometime.
Again, guy. Ooh. But I was saying, Dan Wooten. Link Lauren was on the show on Friday, and we were all talking about that you can be on one side of the aisle and the other side of the aisle and still have common ground and still come together. We don't always have to be fighting. People don't have to go crazy I've accepted who the president is. Nancy's accepted it. I feel like the majority of Portland has accepted it. Duh.
Well,
LA has sort of accepted it. And the people that don't want to be here, like Rosie O'Donnell and
they
Ellen,
can afford to move.
They can afford to move. Then go move. But the popular vote spoke. And guess what? I need to listen to that. If I was combative with that, then I'd be a jerk. I used to be a jerk. I'm a reform now. I'm not kidding. I used to be one of those people that I was just like, oh, please, like, we're going to win this election. Are you crazy? Watch this, hold my beer. But then, but I wasn't listening to anyone. I was young and stupid. And I was like, Link Lauren said the best thing. He said, there's so many people that take the flight from LA to NYC. They take that red eye and they don't even realize who they're flying over. They don't even care. Hi, what I was, but then after you get older and you're wiser and you start traveling and you meet people. God, I did so much traveling with Burt Bacharach and Dionne Warwick around the country and even around the world. And you see different things. And then you go, God, I'm such an idiot. I really was in that bubble.
Yeah.
And Harry and Meghan refuse to get out of that bubble. They do not like the poor.
Yeah.
They want to stay in their rich, safe space in Montecito. And it's like there's so much more going on.
Well, it's interesting because it's sort of the same in Canada too. You've got Toronto and Vancouver,
and you just take that flight.
Those are all flyover
You just
states.
take those flights.
I was under the impression that Canada was like completely united, like we all agree on the same
and
thing.
Everyone's really nice.
And I was in Edmonton, and I don't know how I got to talk to this guy, and he goes.
I never said the flyover states are poor. Not once did I say that.
It's ideology.
Do you know how much money is in Houston, Texas?
Oh,
That's oil country.
Tennessee has money.
I said the idea.
It's ideology
that people thought that for so long. It was that not caring vibe. That just you have to.
I guess you have to live on the West Coast.
You have to click your head.
Yeah, you have to experience.
Well, there's people probably that
no, but we experienced the Portland community. We were the worst.
We were the worst,
and it took the George Floyd riots for a lot of liberals to go. Wait a second, what the hell? Because literally. They were setting, guys, we're not kidding.
Okay, we don't have to get
They were
into this.
setting the courthouse on fire.
Yeah, we know all that. We don't,
and they weren't arresting them. It was crazy. So it was
nobody's fighting.
Oh no, they're probably watching it earlier.
If you're watching an earlier version, we should actually clip that part.
I'll clip it when it's over.
Clip it.
We got to end the show,
and we'll make people really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. We were never fighting. It's just what people do. Nancy and I, unfortunately, are living together at the moment. Oh God, stop saying it. Stop saying.
I ordered a wooden
coexist.
I ordered a wooden
We're
recorder.
trying.
I ordered a wooden recorder.
See, it's and you can't put that's so funny to me.
I ordered because we're going to talk about tomorrow. We have a live tomorrow. I ordered a wooden recorder.
I'm going to do it because I have.
Go for it. You figure it out. I ordered a wooden flute, and I'm just going to follow Stephanie around the house until June when Squid Game 3 comes out. I'm just going to do it, and I have my tracksuit coming. My 001.
I can't go into PDF, but
I'm going to go. Do 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 do.
See, I can't because it's not converted to PDF.
I know. Okay,
tomorrow. Wait a second.
Tomorrow, we have a great show. It's our St. Patrick's Day show. We will be dressed all in green. We will be singing songs, and we will be covering more stuff that we weren't able to cover today. Is it coming?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Okay, wait. Let me put the Prince William.
Oh, I have that.
God. Now she's got it. Now she's going to help me out on this.
Are you talking about the side-by-side? I didn't know what you were talking about. Talk to him while
she doesn't know that I'm talking about that. I literally go, dude, do you have the side-by-side of the red scarf? And she goes, no, we'll do that for St. Patrick's Day. Well, first of all, red is not green. So we're going to be dressed up as green people. And this makes no sense. So I just wanted to get it over with because Prince William was wearing a red scarf. during the football game when he was on his little date night with Princess Catherine, and my crush, Gong Yu, is notorious for the red scarf. He did it in The Trunk. He did it in Goblin. I believe his first love gave him the red scarf. So it means a lot to him, like in real life, who broke his heart.
I don't think that.
But yeah, it did happen, Nancy, actually.
Listen,
we're
because we don't want to bore the people that haven't seen Squid Game. We're already losing people. We're not going to bore the people.
That's because you went do.
We're going to actually do a whole just Squid Game show, and that way we can.
We don't need to do a Squid Game.
No. When in June, when it premieres.
In June, yeah. Okay, so that's my crush, Gong Yu, and I believe this is Goblin. And
no, it's The Trunk.
No, this is Goblin.
That's The Trunk he wore.
That's
really?
Goblin.
I thought he wore a red scarf. And
he did. No, he put the red scarf on her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
I can't. And that is Nancy's crush.
I know you're trying to like compare the two. Why can't you just say Prince William was wearing my crush scarf? For you to say that is my 100%. Right now, my crush is Lee Brung-un.
Yeah, but you don't have a crush on...
I have a crush on Lee Brung-un.
You don't have a crush on
Of course
Prince
I have
William.
a crush on Prince William, but my crush lies right now, my main crush. Like if somebody held a gun to my head and they said, you can only be with one man the rest of your life, it would be Lee Brung-un. So
if I could be with anyone for the rest of my life, it'd be Gong Yu.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's cute.
I know how to say hello in Korean.
I know, you said it the other day.
Haseyo.
Okay, so guys, we're doing our St. Patrick's Day show tomorrow.
I'm learning a lot of like Korean words, phrases, things like that.
So please join us if you dare. I feel sorry for you, but it'll be a lot better. I'll get
Thank you for giving us grace this week.
Thank
it is
you.
Sunday. We are so excited for Monday. We're going to regroup. We're going to press the restart button on our attitudes. We're going to be a lot nicer to each other, a lot more gracious. No one's going to get upset over toothpaste and shampoo because guess what? There's actual real life problems going on. And we love you guys.
Yeah.
And we don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. We don't want to lose you as friends.
Even though we have to be real. And that was some real life shite. Okay. Well, we love you guys and we will.
Oh, and I have a really funny Snow White thing that I'm going to play for you guys tomorrow too. It's really funny.
Is that Rachel
Zegler? I'm going to put it on X now. If you don't have an X page, I'll play it. Oh, it's so freaking funny.
Okay.
I'll put it on X right now.
Did it come out already?
No, but somebody put to music all the funny comments under the trailer. It's really funny.
My mom just texted us. She said, what happened to the cooking show? We said it at the beginning of the show, Mom, because this week has been so hard and I have no creativity in me. It also, Italians can't do a certain thing during that time of the month because the food will spoil. So I will be doing the branzino because Gong Yu loves fish. He loves it. He's actually a fisherman. You know?
I know.
He likes that. And Nancy will be doing the gift wrapping portion while I'm making the branzino. We will be doing all that next week. Thank God that we will be getting back to business because this week has sucked.
Okay, guys.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
We're going to
go
order
Patrick's
some
Day.
ice cream and pickles.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you guys.